Baby Bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
The case of Flasher's disappearance.
Hello, Labrador speaking. What can I do for you?
Sheriff Labrador, this is Big White Bear. Flasher is missing. I need your help.
Don't worry, we'll be right there.
Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman immediately rushed over to Big White Bear's house and saw Big White Bear weeping and sniffling, heartbroken.
Oh, God! Sheriff Labrador, you know, Flasher helps us clean our house every day. What if we can't find?
I'm sorry to hear that. May I know how old is Flasher?
Flasher's been with our family for a year.
So is Flasher a boy or a girl?
It's... Eh? Oh, I think there might be some confusion. Flasher isn't my child. It's a super-duper handy robotic vacuum that cost me 999 days of pocket money.
Huh?
So when did you notice it was missing, Big White Bear?
It was cleaning when I left the house this morning. But after I picked up Little White Bear from school and came home, I noticed it was missing!
Hey now, could it be that Flasher is stuck in a corner somewhere?
No, that's impossible! If it's at home, I can control it from close range with my phone's voice functions. Here. You see how my phone shows that it's not in my house?
Sheriff Labrador took out his magnifying glass and gave the house a thorough search. Suddenly, he noticed a suspicious trail of footprints on the floor leading up to the front door.
Hey now, it appears that someone stole Flasher.
Sheriff Labrador frowned.
The thief apparently got in through the front door. The lock wasn't pried open. Clearly, there is only one possible explanation. The thief used a key to open the door and then walked in.
What? Hey now?
But there are only 2 keys to my door. I have one, and Little White Bear, my son, has the other.
Suddenly, Big White Bear slapped himself on the leg, as if he suddenly come to some sort of realization.
Oh dear! Could it be that Little White Bear lost his key and the thief found it and used it to get in?
Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman immediately followed Big White Bear to a room where Little White Bear was playing with toys. They saw a red string tied around Little White Bear's neck with a bright silver key hanging from it.
Dad, I have my key. I wear it around my neck all the time. Don't worry.
Oh, that's great! Good job, sweetie. You're such a smart boy.
Just then, Sheriff Labrador noticed something on Little White Bear's key, so he took out his magnifying glass and examined it closely. Suddenly, his dark, round eyes glistened.
The key has red clay on it. Oh, could it be? Has anyone had access to your key, Little White Bear?
I don't think so. Oh, I recall now. The other day, Mr. Ram, who lives on the ground floor, he said he really liked my necklace. So he borrowed it to look at it and then gave it back to me soon afterward.
A sharp gleam flashed into Sheriff Labrador's eyes when he heard what Little White Bear said. He then asked Big White Bear about remote controlling the robotic vacuum with the phone. And soon, he had an idea.
Dobie, I have a plan. We can do this
Okay, I'm on it.
At Mr. Ram's door, Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman exchanged a sharp glance and then knocked on the door. Soon, a ram with a curly coat opened the door. As soon as Mr. Ram saw Sheriff Labrador, a flicker of panic crossed his face. Quickly, he pushed his glasses up on his nose, feigning calmness.
Bah! It's you, Sheriff Labrador. What can I do for you?
Mr. Ram, a burglar broke into Big White Bear's house upstairs today. Did you hear anything suspicious?
Hearing that Sheriff Labrador had come for a brief inquiry, Mr. Ram immediately was relieved and leaned against the doorframe, pretending to be weak.
I'm sorry, sir. I've had a headache today and have been sleeping, so I didn't hear anything. If there's nothing else, I'll go back to sleep.
Wait a minute.
Just then, Officer Doberman touched the screen of a phone in his hand and gave Sheriff Labrador an OK sign. In response, Sheriff Labrador nodded. After getting the OK, Officer Doberman yelled into the phone,
Hey now, Flasher, come to the door.
Before Mr. Ram, who was still standing at the door, had time to realize what was happening, a round white robotic vacuum emerged from inside. It was Big White Bear's missing Flasher.
Hey now, Lab, your plan really worked. With Big White Bear's mobile phone, I can control the robotic vacuum by voice at close range.
What? Well,
Caught off guard, Mr. Ram could not speak another word. His eyes went wide like saucers, and his mouth dropped to the floor.
My guess was right. The red clay on Little White Bear's key is from when you duplicated the key. That day, when you saw Little White Bear wearing his house key around his neck, you took the opportunity to approach him and got the key. Then you secretly used a clay mold to cast a new key. And today, you used the new key to open the door and stole the robotic vacuum when no one was home.
I feel
Mr. Ram plopped down on the ground.
Mr. Ram, you are suspected of theft. Come with me to the police station.
Mini episode on safety.
Woof!
Mom gave me a key. Where should I keep it? Aha! I can wear it around my neck. That way, I won't lose it.
Hey, wearing keys around your neck is a great way to avoid losing them. But we still need to be aware of some safety issues, Doodle Bear.
Huh?
When you wear your keys around your neck, there's a risk of being targeted by people with ulterior motives.
Yes, that's true. Doodle Bear, Little White Bear's right. Time to learn safety with Sheriff Labrador. Someone with ulterior or wrong motives might try to trick you out of the key around your neck. If the bad guy gets in their way, it could put us in a lot of danger. Besides, it's easy to get injured if you accidentally fall with the key necklace around your neck. And then, there is even the danger of suffocating if it gets tangled around your neck too tightly. Wearing a key around your neck might pose some potential dangers. So, we should be very careful.
Woof!